This is supposed to happen. All right, number 2. Part. Cup holder. All right, number 2 poles. The issue is enough. You can see this little corner in here. The part was originally designed without it, but I added a plate on top to just give it some more security, and I need to cut this whole little plate out. So these are the two members that go together on the left side. So this has a bolt. This bolt attaches to the crossed spring dampers in the middle. And these are supposed to rotate past each other, but they're a little closer. So this nut, after I added this plate, is colliding with the plate. You actually can see the line right up here where they were colliding, and then there was another collision on the bottom when this successfully went past it, and then this one bent down, and this came back up, hit it on the corner. So at least we have a blueprint for how much we need to cut at the minimum, but I'm going to try and take most of this plate out. So. Well, if that don't do it, I don't know what will. Let's go do the other one. Much better. Okay, so I put a light up here so you can maybe see a little bit better of what this issue is. But you can see in there that the this little gap in here has been created for that bolt, so no more collisions. It's the name. All right, now we got to start wiring up motors and the gearboxes and getting everything all set, and then we'll roll it on out. So we'll clean up, start prepping all the electronics. Oh, very small set of electronics. This is our 12-volt power supply that we're going to power the brakes off of. So now we got to mount this inside just for now. And using a fan favorite set of connectors here. Get up to. Way goes for the win. All right, now if we turn this strip on, all 4 brakes we should hear a release. Let's see. Yeah, let's take them all. Well, made it outside. And just in case anybody couldn't see it.
You're saying you want a bearing.
I know we wanted a bearing in some way for like the dynamic loads if we're going like hard in a boulder field or something. I know they're fine for normal driving, up and down. But
So you're at 33.8.
I mean this is level with the chassis. These will go another 13.5 degrees down. Yeah. I think it'll hit 40. Do we think it's safe? I mean,
so no mass is moving.
Okay, the problem, the challenge is we're putting more and more weight on the side walls of these tires. So the question is, how good do you feel about this structural mechanism?
I mean, I feel pretty good about the welding. I don't want to break anything.
Okay.
I'm just
The design requirement is 30. You are past 36. You have exceeded requirements.
and it'll go further. I think it'll hit 40.
Well, maybe we can save that for another time. 37.3. 38.6. 39.5. 39.6.
No, we didn't hit 40. We only hit 39.6 degrees. No.
Push it, Charlie.
Although, wait a minute. This is sloped. Can we say that this road is sloped by half a degree?
Yeah.
No.
And sloped by 1 degree.
Yes! 40.5 degrees! Oh, that says 40 right there!
Yeah. It was probably sitting on the weld before.
Ah! Hold on.
Now imagine if we didn't have
40 degrees!
these gearboxes and we had like
Dude, we did it!
banks, full driving, because apparently there's enough RPM with these guys to
Oh my goodness. Now just, raise this wheel up, that wheel down, and put a slope in there somewhere. And then,
48 degrees.
yeah, there you go. Now,
Yeah, this thing with
Chassis level.
less E ratio gearbox is pretty quick.
This is insane. Okay. Who wants to go the other way?
I was going to say, you want to try pitch?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how fast it can recover.
Over the next.
I think with this. In the real scenario, it'd be a hybrid down and up.
By doing the maneuver, the wheels end up coming apart.
Yeah, and these end up coming together.
I just mean like because the footprint was bigger and now
Yeah,
it's
you
smaller, you can tell they're kind of like,
Yeah, you can see the tracks.
they're kind of trying to spread.
Oh yeah. That's up. Now, we should level the chassis first. Okay. And then we can make it bow. Okay. $22. I stopped because of thump. Just.
I think that's your button.
.5, 25 degrees. Well, I sort of knew we would lose some because,
And these are all the way.
yeah.
You can't force them anymore.
So this they're up, and you might have another degree or so because you're sloping the road. That's all good. All right, so we'll 25 up. 40 cross. Averages. 32.5 degrees. Slope compensating performance. Take Manhattan distance between the two vectors. Pretty cool. Sure. So you start from level.
Yeah. Level midway up, please.
Maybe not.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Okay, and then let's go.
Why you look like an angry dad?
That
My
looks
truck's
like a-
not working
okay.
right.
Looks like
Up
a bomb.
on that one.
It's also just
It's interesting. I mean, at some point, it's just gonna have to bounce itself back up once it bottoms out.
Okay.
I bet you. Though. It's got pretty good suspension at this point.
Actually, since I went
Movement up, movement down, dude. It's just like what you wanted.
it actually does activate the shock, even the shock that is close to fully compressed.
And I have my PhD now. I did a code right. I think we're gonna need like a Jeep jack to get the corner off.
Okay. All up.
I have to like disconnect in my mind that 1,000 pounds of the weight is just at this point and below.
But even then, even if it was up here, it's not anywhere near like crossing the.
Yeah, it's just
a bit of
Well,
an
we'll have to
unnatural
find
feeling.
a really steep slope and see if we can turn it over to figure out what it's actually what we need.
Let's just do it on the crane tonight. Huh? Let's do it on the crane tonight. Walk it up. Tip it.
Yeah, let's not consider it.
Well, that was the build today. It works. I know I missed the first part of our testing, but I at least caught the end part, which was more exciting than us nervously moving the chassis up and down and a little bit of tilt. Once we got it really tilting, that was nice and exciting. And it's great to see that these new things work, and it's scary how compressed they are, but it seems very sturdy and like a nice resilient suspension. So it'll be great to keep testing. I hope that once we put the new Galil system in, we'll be able to do some finer control than flipping a few switches for up-down on each corner. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some photo shoots with this, so we're going to try and deploy a smaller 3D printed robot off of the back of it. So I'm going to try and link this video into the next one so that we can get a nice conclusion to the week and maybe get some interesting photos. Then we got to take this thing over to our other lab for all the electronics to get wired up, and that'll be in another set of videos. If you haven't really known what this rover is before and you're new to the channel, I'm working on an intro video for what this rover is, how we designed it, how we evolved the evolution through 3 separate phases. So in short, it's an astronaut assistance vehicle. It's what we think the next rover for the Artemis program and beyond should look like, with capabilities in leveling the chassis on slopes and across slopes with an umbilical tending, 5-meter long robot arm on the top, and it'll be fully autonomous with steering. The one thing this doesn't have right now is the steering yet. It's coming in the next week. We're very excited to get that going. But that'll be out pretty soon. Give it another few weeks. If it's already out, I'll link it here. But more details to come, and it's very, very exciting. So we'll continue this on in the morning. We decided to do a brake test, so I figured that was exciting. So we're gonna go do that. Okay, brake test. We're just gonna turn the brakes on after we push it and see how it skids to a stop. And I hope not break everything I just worked on. We're gonna need to get some momentum, I think.
That was sus.
Okay, that was pretty cool. That was cool. Okay, we're gonna do another brake test. That was kind of fun.
Oh, I was so. Good job. Yep. Gotta get the cable. You can do it this time. Well, I'll get my electronics.
Okay.
Going?
1, 2, 3. Now it moves? No, it doesn't.